So, just to catch you guys up to speed, we're playing Shadows of Loathing, and we've named ourselves. Well, we've introduced ourselves as Seriously. Seriously, who, you might ask? Seriously lost, because we totally are. Ethel locks eyes with you. I
just really want to help.
All right. Just really want to help.
Your uncle must be pretty important to you.
You know, just going through all the different reasons. Actually, I have a different reason.
Yes.
What? Camera lagging a bit. Tiny bit, but not horribly. Why is it lagging? How do I do this? What's happening with it? Not usual, but whatever.
Oh, we're playing a game. We're not dancing.
True. Kind of weird. Okay, we're gonna hide that one. Nothing that I can tell. Rather strange, actually. Oh, hey, it stopped lagging. There we go. Oh, for now. Then it started lagging again. Whatever. You want
Actually, I have a different reason.
I'm in trouble back. We'll just go through them one by one until we find our favorite.
Really? You look like such a sweetheart. What did you do?
What?
I shot a parking meter.
I started a fight. I feel like it's between 1 and 2 there. I was mistaken. I was mistaken. There was no trouble. Searching for something.
I see.
No, that's so fanatic. No, that's the problem. Dude. I'm seriously lost.
Yeah.
We have to. That's the choice. We have to make it. No, that's the problem. You get perk lost.
Oh,
Yeah. Yes. Oh, that's so perfect.
Well, I'm sure you'll figure out what it is, hon.
I hope so. Walk away. Oh wait, hold on. What does that perk do? Lost soul. You don't know what you're looking for, and you're not sure how you know you'll win it when you find it. Question marks.
I've...
Universe, everything. Basic humanity. You're a minimum viable person. You occupy space and are capable of moving through it and perceiving things.
That's good. I should add that to the dating profile. Makes me sound human.
I am a normal, basic human.
I enjoy eating food and remaining solitary and stationary for 8 hours.
And I, too, go to this domicile we call work. Totally real human. You can't put your back into it if your back is barely strong enough to support the weight of your own head.
Stick figures make sense.
Yes.
Muscle lets you lift heavy things, break fragile things, and deal damage with melee weapon attacks.
Quick wit. You might not be the sharpest tool in the drawer, but you're not the dullest knife in the shed. You're also dumb as a rock, apparently. Mysticality helps you figure things out, sound smart when you talk, and deal damage with magical weapons. Mostly utensils? Jesus. You know you're not supposed to wear plaid and stripes at the same time, but
That's news to me.
But you're so cool that you can get away with it anyway. Your moxie helps you look cool, move with grace and style, and deal damage with ranged weapons. Guns and musical instruments? Musical instruments?
Yeah, they're taking from Kingdom of Loathing.
Oh, right.
With their weaponry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I actually have played Kingdom of Loathing. That was an interesting game. Good eyesight. You can really recognize the letter E from really far away.
Oh, Eye tests, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll go.
I'll go check the bathroom.
Oh, right. Wait, what? Some petty vandal has scratched the name Dan Bob into the surface list. In my next playthrough, I have to name myself Dan Bob. I have to, just to know what happens there. You were just in there a few seconds ago. If you go in again, people will think you're weird.
Too late!
Look, they already saw me going through as with a paper over my face.
Yes, but we have unfinished business in the bathroom. You forgot to flush.
I forgot to exercise my flushing muscles.
Yeah, you get FP. That's not a joke.
I haven't talked to this guy yet. Man is concentrating very hard on his coffee. Let's talk to him. Hey there, is there something particularly interesting about that coffee?
It's my first one.
Of the day?
No, it's my first coffee ever.
Oh, what do you think?
I think it's a bad beverage. It's bitter and it makes my stomach hurt.
Ah, well, it's not for everybody, I suppose.
Yeah, I think I'll have another after this, though, and then maybe every morning for the rest of my life.
That reminds me in Star Trek when Data first gets emotions, he tries alcohol, right? He's like, oh, this is awful. This is atrocious. I hate it. I'll have another one.
Immediate.
Yeah. Well, enjoy.
Just make the sad thought go away.
Yeah. Case contains 3 pies, which is exactly 3 pies more than you can afford.
Anything I can get you, hon?
Nothing, just... Yeah, try coffee. You'll like it eventually. Let's go out inside, wait for the bus. Prologue. That is almost vaguely similar to, the Pyrus font. But not quite. It's got the weird edges to it. You pull out the letter you got from Uncle Murray and read it again. Murray Morris, care of Murray's Antiques, at 111 Plunkett Street, Ocean City. Seriously, I hope this letter finds you well, and I hope it finds you quickly. Something quite serious has happened, and I need the help of your adventuresome spirit. Come to my shop in Ocean City as soon as you are able, please. Your uncle, Murray. Put the letter away.
Clown.
Clown!
Well, that guy's brave. He's sleeping next to a clown.
Yeah. That's great, sitting next to a clown. I'm just about to go mad from the monotony of this ride when the bus suddenly judders to a stop. Judders? Is that a real word? What? Is judders a real word? It is!
It's a Dutch word.
An instance of rapid and forceful shaking and vibration. Okay,
Oh,
so
this is one of them.
So it's like a more intense shudder.
You can never tell with this game if it's like a real word or made up word.
Yeah, it feels like a portmanteau of jump and shudder. A jumpy shudder.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I would not want to be in a bus that judders to its stop. You look out the window expecting to see the sights and sounds of Ocean City, but instead you see an endless expanse of extremely wet trees. Uh-oh. Yes. W. Willis and Company bus lines take a joyride. But this bus lacks in comfort. It makes up for an unreliability. Drink red cola. Protect your fat... Probably you should ask the bus driver what's going on instead of just wandering off aimlessly into the night. But I need to know, protect your family? What does that mean? What's going on? This doesn't look like Ocean City.
Nope. Sorry about this, but we're out of gas.
Ah, jeez, you didn't fill up before we left?
I filled up the bus, but this trip takes exactly 1 full tank of gas.
He hands you an empty gas can. You've got an item. Empty gas can.
Plus 1 additional can.
Swell. Why do I have to get it?
Well, I go myself set for 2 reasons.
Those being?
Firstly, being I'm a bus driver, I'm legally responsible for this bus, and I gotta keep an eye on it. And secondly, because of my leg.
What's wrong with your leg?
It's attached to a fella that doesn't want to go wandering around in the rain at night.
I feel like I need to use that as an excuse now. Well, all right then. Guess I haven't got much choice. Can I borrow your umbrella at least?
This is a left-handed umbrella.
Will this have any effect on the game? I am left-handed as it happens.
Well, you aren't registered to my umbrella insurance!
Oh my gosh, umbrella insurance is actually crazy.
It sounds like a racket for the mob.
It does. Oh, that was too bright. Nope. Nuts.
Sorry about that. Here, I do have a flashlight for you to use. Good luck.
Thanks. Well, at least I have a light of some variety. You wouldn't make a dog walk 6 miles in this rain, no matter how bad it wanted to. An old billboard from before the war. Helco gas. This gas pump is empty. This pump is full of water.
Instead of gas.
A little bit of gas left in this pump, but there's no hose on it.
Nixon 1764.
Things like just yesterday, the cost was 6 and 15/64.
I have no context. Is that like a lot of meat?
I don't.
How does it run? Is it like meatballs or is it like a steak?
I mean, I guess in West of Loathing, I was rocking around with 3,000 meat, or meat like pennies. But then what's a 64th of a penny?
Well, it has to go into a gas tank, so it's got to be like a hot dog, so that it can just continuously shoot from the hose.
Well, no, that's the price per gallon.
Yeah.
Wait,
So 6 hot dogs then.
6 and 15/64 of a hot dog. It's such an odd fraction.
Well, it would actually be very easy to measure because he would slice it.
Yes. As long as you... that was impressive. Some black magic there. This station seems to have run out of service. But we're going in anyway.
Spark plugs, use them.
There's one object left on the snack shelf. Take it. Cheese loaf. Nobody in their right mind would consider this vile substance a snack. I need to see what its description is. A box of cheese loaf brand, pasteurized, spreadable cheese food product. Modern technology has done some extremely
revolting things!
Incredible. It's a crude device, but it beats keeping your gas loose on the ground.
Wait, when did you get a canary?
What? When did I get a canary? When you were 4 years old. Dante flew into your bedroom window and refused to leave. He's been with you as a familiar ever since. Each round of combat increases your muscle, mysticality, or moxie. That's actually kind of...
Passive buff, I like
yeah.
it.
By the way, I don't have the basic humanity perk yet, so I'm not even a basic human! Minor coffee. A paper cup of fresh black coffee. It smells better than any coffee you've ever had on this trip. Luggage. Everything you own is in this trunk, including your portable carpet
steamer?
We're unpacking it, I guess. You shouldn't unpack your bag in a dirty gas station. Is that so? Wait, does it have like context-specific places? Like you shouldn't unpack your bag in the rain or something?
I don't think so.
Weird that the cash register is pointed toward the front of the store.
Grab the bat.
Mostly empty, but you find some loose change. Old baseball bat, grab it. Oh. A classic dirt water slugger. With this, you can either take somebody out to the ball game or just take them out.
Check the those
Poop cans or whatever. Empty oil cans. A whole pyramid of them. What's this tile? Like it's okay.
It's just there to bother us. Let's go.
Well, no, it's actually a little more satisfying because it's dead cent. No, the half tile is there to bother us. Either they're out of postcards or all the scenery around here is invisible.
Knowing this game, it could be. I still like the invisible cursed pants.
Yeah.
The first being that they can see your underwear.
Hey, DeSib. How's it going? It's going good. The sign says employees only. Are you an employee?
Yes.
Yes. Really? You never mentioned working at a gas station.
Yes, really.
Well, okay, if you say so.
Going through.
Station back room. If a broken radio can still be considered nice, this is a pretty nice radio. A desk, presumably optimized for doing gasoline-related business. Search it. 4 of the drawers contain nothing but old receipts and pencil stubs. The 5th one is locked. This shelf smells like axle grease and old paint. Probably because that's what's on it. You don't. This shelf is laden with miscellaneous electrical widgets and doodads. You don't have any use for them, though.
Yet.
Yet. Yet? Oh. Oh, finally a stream I can make, because it's not at 3 a.m. Yeah, the time difference for us does make that a little more difficult, doesn't it? This shelf is full of old personnel files. I'm seriously lost. Best name. I'll be darned, here's your file. You do work here.
Sorry I ever doubted you.
I like how, like, in both of these games, the narrator is just a character that you actually are having a dialogue with. Wait, okay.
With the spittoons. That was...
Yes. So, I that does raise the question that I need to know. Are other people, like, in the room, like, watching you talk to some non-existent being?
Oh, like the gunslinger thing.
Yeah, like, are they just watching you do what's essentially talking, having a one-sided conversation with, like, nothing? And, like, oh, that guy's crazy.
Well, judging by their vacant stares, I think they're okay with it.
I'll be darned, here's your file. Gas station personnel file. Each object that you examine on this shelf is dirtier and more boring than the one you looked at before. Ugh. I need to know, like, the personnel file from, like, the abandoned gas station we work at. Filling station room. Some kind of weird machine. I'll have the mysticality for that. Looks like this is the control for that car lift thing. Stand clear of lift before operating. Steam! Hold on. That old flivver looks promising as a source of gas, but you can't reach it while it's up on the lift. Tool chest, but all the good tools have already been stolen. As advertised, is a box containing 1 fuse. However, the fuse is broken, which is probably not intended. You keep an eye out for a replacement. Let's do one around here. Oh, yet!
I think they're... No, I mean, it's been a while since I played this game. I think this is in... You'll have to go over to the train car.
Oh! Look for a fuse.
Oh, I was right.
I got an item. Fuse. Boxes and fine. Yeah, you did say yet, and then... Prescient. Replace it. Click. Done. Aw, you gotta go again? That's alright. Thanks for tuning in, though. See you later. Car is missing its tank. There's a big glass of gasoline in the cup. What is the can? 1/3 full gas can. Who was keeping their can in a nice, tall, cool can, or glass of gas?
Or in while you're going.
Finnegan's optional boxing gym. You don't have to fight if you don't want to. Good to know it's not compulsory. Oh, who are you? Hold on, I actually also need to know what happens if I try to open it out here. You open this thing in the rain, all your stuff will get wet.
Oh, well, it gave you a different...
Yeah, I do like that. I do like that it's context specific. A miserable-looking hitchhiker is standing in the rain, listlessly sticking out her thumb. Hi there! Her head turns slowly to face you, and her eyes don't quite meet yours.
Can you give me a lift? I need to get to Albany.
Sorry, I'm going the other way.
Oh.
Also, I don't have a car.
Oh.
What's your name?
Lydia.
I'm seriously Excuse me. Nice to meet you, Lydia. Although I admit the circumstances aren't great. Oh. What's in Albany? You have family there?
No, I just want to go somewhere new.
It's awkward silence. Okay, that's fair. You know where I can get some gas?
Yes?
The bus I was on ran out, and the driver sent me to find some more.
Bus?
Yeah, I'm trying to get to Ocean City.
I've never been there.
Well, okay then. How about this rain, huh?
Oh, it's raining.
She's surprised by that. Yeah, it sure is. What a night to be stuck out on the road, right?
I hadn't noticed.
I get the feeling you aren't much of a noticer. Well, anyway. Been any good movies lately?
You're just going fishing, man.
Yeah.
I saw Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde at the Nickelodeon.
Was that like a real kind of place before like the channel? Odeon.
I know they owned a bunch of properties and stuff.
Yeah, an Odeon is a type of theater. So maybe it's the Nickel Odeon.
Maybe. Like a penny arcade kind of a thing?
Kind of, yeah. Oh, that's a classic. What did you think?
It was very scary. I liked it.
I prefer comedies myself. Have you seen the new Buster Keaton one, the cameraman?
I don't know who that is.
Oh, he's great. You have to see Sherlock Jr. That's my favorite. Really terrific. Read any good books lately?
I read The Invisible Man. It was really good.
Oh yeah, H.G. Wells is great. Have you read his new one?
The War in the Air? I didn't care for it.
The one I'm thinking of is Mr. Something on Something Island. I forget the name, but it was terrible.
His early works were his best, like The Time Machine.
Yeah, I loved that one. I'm glad we were able to find something we could connect on, Lydia. So,
Connect, yes. Get out of here, I'm getting secondhand embarrassment. It's something awful.
God, it's, how long can I keep this going? Is there an achievement for, like, doing this, like, 10 times or something?
I don't think so, but you have more patience than I do.
I'm just gonna click through it really rapidly. So fast that you can't even see any of it. It's still trying to catch up. Okay, bye, good luck. Steal. It's extremely important.
This game,
It is. Oh. Hey, oh, that's you.
sorry. Hey, I don't want to be unfriendly, but this is a private residence you just barged into.
Oh, geez, sorry. Everything's so desolate outside. I guess I just assumed this place was abandoned.
Well, come morning, you'll be right, so might as well getting out of here. Getting out of the rain for a spell.
Thanks. My name's seriously lost.
Howdy, seriously. I'm Elias Chekhov. Make yourself at home.
I bet I'm gonna find a gun in here.
Yep.
There's a rifle hanging on over the fireplace. Are you leaving this rifle behind?
Yep.
How come?
Well, it's a varmint rifle, and where I'm going, there ain't many varmints. There's vermin to be sure, and critters such as like that. But the almanac don't list any examples of varmint. Well, varmint, if you know what I mean.
We're playing the character of someone who's just totally lost, so I don't know what you mean.
No need to fret over it right now. In any case, that gun is for later.
Later?
Yep, much later.
Huh, okay. Chekhov's gun. A weird device on top of this box. What's this funny looking thing?
That's a duck call.
What's it for?
For calling ducks.
Oh, fun!
Used to be. Don't work anymore on account of this being haunted.
Haunted?
Yeah, well, not haunted exactly. A bunch of spiders just got in there, and now it sounds all scary when you
I see.
If you want it, it's yours.
You gingerly take the duck call, trying very hard not to think about spiders. You're pretty sure this duck call is haunted, but you can't remember the story of how it got that way. Reduces an enemy's muscle mysticality and moxie by 1 when you honk it at them. What's the fight? What spiders? Good job. Oh, I have it equipped too. Oh.
There's a gun.
There is a gun. First, bears. Ask about them. Are these boxes really full of bears?
Nah, those boxes are all canned pears. I had a little fun writing the labels, that's all. You want a can? I got one left that didn't fit.
Bibson's extra sweet pears. A can of pears in a syrup the label describes as sickly sweet. They should really hire a new copywriter. Gee, thanks. Oh, man. I don't know if I like the automatic door walking. I like pressing E to go through doors typically. Gears. What's with these boxes of gears?
My daughter Simone left those behind when she went off to school. Figured I should keep them for her.
That makes sense. Tears. Ask Elias about them. Wait, are these boxes of tears or tears?
Don't be ridiculous. You can't put neither of one in a box. They don't make any kind of sense.
The Kitchen's Ink brand kitchen sink. Kitchen sink.
Oh! I was like, why are you laughing? I don't get it.
Kitchen sink brand kitchen sink. Amazing.
What did it say about the coffee stains?
Go
up to the stove.
Collection of stains makes its home. Home on the range. Oh my gosh. This door looks like it hasn't been used in a while. Where does this door lead, I ask you?
Spare bedroom. Ain't been used in forever. I don't even bother opening the door since that dust devil got in there. Feel free to help yourself. Though I doubt you'll find much of use.
A dust devil?
Yeah, those critters are a real nuisance around here. They're attracted to beds that ain't been cleaned and under properly. And since I lost my broom back in 26, it's been a real, what'd Simone call it? A nutrient-rich environment. Hungry little beasts. Real territorial.
Okay, I'll be careful.
Wait, go back out.
Yeah, we're going back out.
Go over to the right. Pick that box of class rings. You might need it.
It's a very large box, considering that most people own either 0 or 1 class ring. This box really full of class rings?
Yep, about 140 of them.
Did you go to college 140 times?
Nah, of course not. I just collect them is all.
Why?
Well, they're rare, but not very rare. They're all different in interesting ways, and they're shiny. There's the collecting trifecta.
Huh. Well, okay then. Shares. What's in here? Stocks?
Scissors.
Cheers. Door leads to a bathroom. Can I use your bathroom?
Sure. How'd you know about the door? That door was to the bathroom, though.
I've always had a knack for knowing which doors lead to bathrooms is all.
Well, good for you, I guess.
So that confirms that nobody else can hear the narrator. Edit. And so he just has to pretend that, yeah, I just know these things.
That's a really weird thing to say.
Yeah. You can see your face in Elias's mirror, just like your own mirror back home. Gaze into it. Hi, seriously. Not much different, really. Huh. Scowl. I guess I have resting angry face. Worry. These people can't tell when I'm scared. Cringe. You remember something really embarrassing you did a couple of years ago? It wasn't that bad. That's actual cringe.
We have the cringe skill.
Freak out. I freak out on the inside. Close your eyes. I'll just assume this looks good. Go back to normal.
Yeah, if you can, I think you can keep your eyes closed. Do that and then just leave.
Like closed eyes or cringe?
Cringe. Do cringe.
Let's go with cringe. Yeah, cringe.
Leave.
Leave.
Yeah.
Perfect. There is a surprisingly modern toilet for such an old house. You flush Chekhov's toilet, hoping it won't come back to haunt you later.
I want to write a book called Chekhov's Toilet.
That'd
I don't know what it would be about, but I...
You gain 5 XP. A vicious clawfoot bathtub.
There's a fishing pole around here somewhere.
This door is locked with some kind of elaborate electrical lock. What's with this door?
Oh, that's my daughter Simone's room. We left for college. Hopefully she ain't left anything important in there, because I plumb forgot how to work that crazy lock she invented.
I see. Alright, now we go out into this backyard and grab that gun.
Yeah.
Farmer Chekhov's house out back. There's nothing on the clothesline except a pair of socks and an old... What am I hearing? Rusty pistol. You spend all that time cleaning your gun and the rain comes along and ruins it. Typical. Take the gun and leave the socks. They don't look safe. I want these socks to keep it... I want the socks! The scarecrow is a bit more intimidating than usual. The crows around here must be real aggressive. Have I equipped the gun? I should equip the gun.
Yeah.
Show it you aren't scared. What? Weapon attack. Hit a shoot crow with a rusty pistol for 1 physical damage. This will end your turn. I need AP. Oh, I have 1 AP. And that would... Haunting Quack increases target's muscle mysticality. That's not going to be hugely useful. Throw a rock, doing 2 physical damage.
How much is the gun? 1 physical damage?
Yeah. So it deals less than a rock? Using a skill that costs action points does not end your turn. Throw it. Perfect. And then we shoot it. Oh, I only have 2 hit points. That's scary. So I'm gonna have to really hope. Oh, good, because I got the extra moxie. That's right. And the bird.
Yeah.
Now it's just a regular scarecrow with a gun. You've got enough XP now to learn a skill. Open the character sheet via the icon on the right or hit C. Oh, do I? Oh, I have 15. Do I want... Oh, wait. No, I do have basic humanity as a perk. That's right.
Okay.
I want... Do I want to be... or use utensils or guns?
Eyesight looks pretty good.
Eyesight looks pretty good. It's 30, though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's 15. There was that thing in the place that required 3 mysticality to figure out.
That was...
in the gas station.
It was it the device?
Yeah, it was like some kind of weird device in the bottom corner. So I will have anything that boosts my... No. Wait, I do! So I could boost my mysticality, grab an extra mysticality from this. I don't see why not. You open the can using the can opener you keep hidden in your sock. It's
Can-related emergency.
eat the sugary pears, you gain extra canny. Those canned pears really fortified your mental function. Or maybe it's a sugar rush from the gooey syrup they were drowned in. Sweet. Too sweet.
Sweet.
The eatable, treatable, or eatable, tweetable treat. You blow. Okay, we'll grab quick wit, because it helps me talk to people, too. Pilot skill. It's like charisma. Heck yeah. Things crow menacing days are over. An old tractor with an old rag shoved in where the gas cap should be. Pull the rag out. Pull the rag out and sniff the tank. Smells like there's a little gas left in there. Put the rag into the gas tank, soak up all the gas, and wring it out into your can.
I mean, if it works.
Yeah. It's That tractor is the right most interesting thing in this part of the county.
Right most.
So dumb, and I love it.
I don't think there's anything over there.
You'd have to be impenetrably dense to wander into these woods. The barn doors are locked. Talk to you again. Oh, you're moving out?
Yep. I finished packing, so now I'm just waiting for the movers to come and take this last load of stuff.
You've got movers coming in the middle of the night?
No, in the morning. But I went and packed my teddy bear and forgot which box he's in. Can't sleep.
Why are you leaping? I see. Why are you leaping?
Well, my daughter went off to college, so there's nothing keeping me here. I never particularly cared for farming anyhow. Just kind of fell into it, you know? So I reckon I'd take the opportunity to retire and travel. See what kind of trouble I can get up to.
Nice.
So what's your story? What are you doing out on a night like this?
I got a letter from my Uncle Murray. It sounded urgent, so I hopped a bus to Ocean City.
I ain't sure how to tell you this, but you got a ways to go yet.
Yeah, the bus ran out of gas, so the driver sent me to scavenge for some more.
I gotcha. Well, I think there's an old gas can out in the barn out back. You're welcome to it.
Thanks. Got a warrant? Oh, that's
I gotta warn you, though. You'll have to fight my daughter for it.
What?
Well, technically, I should say my daughter's monster.
What?
It's a thing my daughter Simone built.
What?
See, my kid's a real tech whiz. She built an ominous robot traction to help with plowing and harvesting and the like. Worked real nice, too.
Wow.
Problem is, after she left it, blew a what's-it tube and got violent. I'm pretty good with machinery, but when it comes to these newfangled electrics, I might as well be a dog trying to read Play-Doh. So I locked it in the barn.
Aha, I see.
What?
I
You're welcome to try your hand against it if you're a mind to, but please be careful. It's got a lot of sharp bits in it. Here's the key.
Farmer Chekhov's barn key. The third most common sort of key you find on a farm, after Dawn and Tur. Donkey and turkey? That's so dumb.
That's good.
That is so good, actually. Alright, I gotta go fight.
You gotta wonder about these developers. That they just come up with it on the fly, or do they sit and they have like a quota for this object needs a joke, this object needs a joke?
For real. We're gonna go in here real quick and fight the Dust Devil. First of all, shelf full of pulp westerns. Shootout at Rattlesnake Mountain. Fist fight at Six Gun Mine. Cattle Women of the West. Six Gun Creek. Hey, this one looks like it's worth a read. The Hand. Unlike most old westerns, this one is written from the perspective of a gun.
That'd actually be really interesting.
Look at another one. Cowboys of Tarnation. The trail at Horse Thief Trail. I mean, if you were on Horse Thief Trail, you had to expect that. Shout out Cowboy Canyon. Drifters of the West. Owls of the West. I feel like these are all Horse Thief Ranch. Cowgirls of the Night.
Drifters of Tarnation, but yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's cycling.
It picks at random, like some words.
Did you check the bedstand?
I did not. Search it.
The
Gold wallet.
meat! What about the
A tasteful arrangement of dried farms. Prawns. That Dust Devil is really kicking up some Dickens under there. Drag it out. Are you sure? Chekhov said these things are pretty dangerous. Yeah, I'm sure. Uh-oh. I'm gonna die, aren't I?
I didn't want to spoil the ending, but yes. Yes, you are.
Oh, gosh. Well,
You lasted longer than I expected.
You should have listened to Chekhov. I guess so. I guess we'll come back to that later.
Yeah, you can keep going. I think you can keep going the other way.
I'm going this way real quick.
Who's that?
There's an engraved plate on the side of it that says Helco Portable Gasoline Generator. Ah, it's a machine for generating portable gasoline. Full gas kit. Can I get 4/3 full gas?
You can get more.
Oh my god.
I think you can get a lot more.
Amazing. We're gonna go find out. Oh yeah, back into his barn. Right, that ornery little contraption, and you leave the doors open and leave the key in the lock in case Elias wants to lock up again later. Go on in.
Hey, Stack.
Ugh, you have a recurring nightmare about searching for something in one of these? That is absolutely a callback to the last game.
Nothing?
It's a nice barrel, but it'd be nicer if it had anything in it.
There it is, fishing rod.
This is just a painting of a bunch of tools.
You can use the fishing rod on just about anything in the game that has water in it.
She won't miss it, you assume. This is a fishing rod, used for fishing and definitely not for fighting.
Well, that too.
Watering trough for some long-gone livestock. I'll test my fishing rod.
If I recall, you can like actually get just water.
You didn't catch anything, but it was good practice. 3 muscle. Based on the arrangement of objects around it, you conclude that this is a machine for turning hay bales into loose hay.
With our detective skills.
Yeah, being the detective that I am. That is it. You're not going to get past this thing without destroying it. Destroy it then.
I kind of like that idea, though. Test the coil on a Roomba.
Yeah.
You can just let it loose.
Shoot. Oh, that thing was easy. Simone's monster is now just a pile of parts on the floor. Resting parts.
Get the... I think you can go up.
The workbench for welding. I need the moxie. We went through a lot to gain access to this can. 133. Victory is sweet. It's probably the lead that makes it sweet. You'd go up there if it weren't for your hay fever. And you're falling out of loft fever. It's like... I have just like speed. 5 on speed. Oh, we're going further to the left. Oh, a turtle. This turtle is stuck on its back. Why aren't you helping it? I'm helping it. There you go, buddy.
The honorable choice.
The honorable.
Wow, they're aggressive. Protect your family. Protect your family. The honorable choice.
So red cola, protect your family. Blue cola, the honorable choice. Before the war. Looks like they drove this boxcar out.
And took the track away.
Boy, someone must have hated this boxcar. Topeka, 1,200 miles. You've heard a lot of nice things about Topeka, but not 1,200 miles worth of nice things. R3906. Open fire in an enclosed space. Classic. You probably shouldn't use that guy's knapsack without asking him first. A partially full gas can nestled in the pile of garbage. 166% full. 2 muscle. A cheerful-looking hobo toodles idly on a harmonica. Interrupt this tootling. Hi there, I'm Sirius Lee.
Well, howdy there, neighbor. I'm Howie.
Pleased to meet you. I'm not actually from around here, though.
Well, the way I see it, this whole country is my home, so everybody is my neighbor.
Aw, that's nice.
Either that, or they're all trespassers who better get off my property. I'm just jostling a friend, here for some jerky.
What kind?
Clam. It's a local delicacy.
Oh. Huh? Sure, I'll have some jerky.
There you are. Can't abide this stuff myself, like eating a dried slug, but saltier.
Ugh.
Come to think of it, that's exactly what it is.
You're really selling me on this local delicacy.
If you ask me, the locals are a bit weird.
Okay. Where are you from?
Originally from Hawaii, but I got bored of gorgeous tropical beaches and decided to hit the rails.
You rode the rails from Hawaii?
Yep. Real challenging trip for a first-time hobo. But I made it through all right.
You ever think of going back?
They only got the one track there, so it was a one-way trip. I might be headed back for a visit once they've built a second one, though.
Uh-oh. This hasn't been updating this whole time. Oh my gosh, that's dumb. Oh no!
It stopped?
Yeah, it's frozen. Oh, that sucks. Hold on, let me... That's so upsetting to me, actually. No, whoa, hold on. What did I just do?
Decided I'm gonna make the hobos, like, way happier than...
What did I just do? On. Why is it full screen projector here? Okay, that's how. Play capture? Why not have this thing? Okay. And now it works. They've been missing out on all of this. They've just been hearing at random dialogue.
So it's just been cutting out and cutting in?
No, the last thing they saw was the conversation at the diner.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh well. Huh. Okay, now it's working.
Yeah.
Do you live here?
Not permanent like, but I've been camped out here for a few days.
All alone?
Well, it used to be a bit livelier, but the boss has sent a railroad bull to run everyone off.
Railroad bull? You mean like a cop?
Yeah, you could say that. I think he's still prowling around out back, if you care to test your mettle. I don't advise it.
Is he packing heat?
No, he's unarmed, but one of your arms might make a pretty good club once he gets it off you.
Any plans for the future?
Well, word on the wall is that there's a camp forming in Ocean City. I figure I'll mosey on over there once this rain lets up.
Word on the wall? I never heard that phrase. Is it like through the grapevine?
Similar.
I see. Take your leave. Is this knapsack your only luggage?
Oh, that ain't mine. That's been here since before I arrived myself. No one's been able to work out how to open the dang thing. If you can figure out the trick, you're welcome to it.
You inspect the bag. It appears to be latched shut with one of those puzzles made out of bent nails and steel wire. How I wasn't just harmonica-ing Dixie. Leave it alone.
Force that bird!
I could. I don't need the three. I don't need the three mysticality anymore.
Can't you eat like more than one thing?
It's just until you get to eat the next thing. Like eat something else. So yes, I am sure I want to do this.
I don't remember how it worked in the last game. You could eat multiple things. I remember you could have like 3 drinks.
You gnaw on the jerky until the gnawing is done. Yeah, you get it like you had a stomach capacity in the other game.
Yeah.
You gain in effect slightly clammier. Your body is now approximately 1% clam on account of the small amount of clam you just put in it. swallowing, too. Ugh. Force it open. Door's extremely heavy. Hobo camp in the outskirts. Somebody has placed a sheet of filthy linoleum on the ground here in an effort to lend legitimacy to this outdoor kitchen. The stew in this pot is beyond help, but you could probably salvage the ladle. That's not a... Oh, hey, this isn't a ladle, it's a spatula. No wonder this stew's so messed up. Grimy spatula. The spatula's been used hard and clean and never. One of those newfangled indoor-outdoor refrigerators. Open it. Somebody left this perfectly good mason jar full of gasoline. 200% gas. Okay, I guess we'll go fight. Oh, wait, what is this? There's a cow carving on the trunk of this tree. It says, Howie loves playing the harmonica. Aw.
Dude.
Let's see.
More gas.
This is the one that requires mysticality, so it'll deal me more damage. Gonna beat this cow to death with this spatula. Could turn him into a burger.
Yeah, I think that was intentional.
Uh-oh. It's that railroad bull Howie told you about. Although railroad minotaur would probably be more accurate.
Take the bull by the horns.
I am a half bull. Half man.
Half horn.
Yeah. Take the bull by the horns.
Oh, trespasser.
Hit manifest destiny co railroad minotaur with a grimy spatula. We're gonna throw a rock at it first. See what tolerance to damage is. Yeah. We're gonna hit it with the horn next time. Flip. 5 HP. So.
You go for the rock.
Yeah, the rock will probably get me better. Yeah, we're gonna kill it this turn now. Flip! Defeat the Minotaur! Dante the Canary grows stronger. Excellent. Is he like my source of hit points?
Dante?
Oh no, he can just get hit, can't he?
Yeah,
1911 Ford milk crate for wheels? That model never really seemed to take off. Oh look, it has a gas can on it.
Help myself.
233%. I wonder if there's like a way to cheat and get like all the little openables or whatever.
I
That'd be
don't know.
funny. I haven't seen anything. Oh, cheese loaf would give me more moxie.
What do we need Moxie for again?
There was another thing to open with moxie. I don't need the 2 muscle anymore. I think. I'm gonna go check inside his house real quick and make sure.
No, don't do it. Sell it. So some other poor sap can eat it. Ask him about the gun again. He said it was for later.
Hey, Elias.
What can I do for you?
I had to beat up your scarecrow. Sorry.
Well, I was leaving it behind anyhow. But why'd you go and do a thing like that for?
It shot at me with a gun.
Oh, right, yeah. That's perfectly reasonable then.
Dogs. So Chekhov's gun typically comes into effect at the end of the story.
Okay, that kind of makes sense. I recall you do end up here at some point towards the end.
This is the thing that has moxie for welding. You're gonna eat the cheese loaf. First, by an absence of crackers, you eat the cheese loaf with your bare hands. In the end, you are unclean both inside and out. Improved loafing. The high-fat content of the cheese-adjacent snack you ate has made you better at relaxing.
Well, what's the alternative to eating it with your bare hands? I don't want to see someone eating the fake cheese
With crackers.
just with a spoon.
With crackers.
Oh yeah, okay.
Okay. So. Hey, welding gloves. Those are tools you don't understand, but you do find some gloves. A pair of thick gloves designed to protect your hands from errant sparks caused by your negligence and lack of welding skills from hot armor.
Nice.
So that helps against the dust up.
Does it? I remember there's a lot of different armor classes in the last game. Spooky, chill, fire, sleaze was one.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to ever open that one. It required more muscle than I could ever possibly get without. I do have 10. But, what is this? There's a weird plaque where Lydia was standing. Read it. Historic site. At this exact spot on the 13th of October, 1908, the state's first mass-produced automobile, the Ford Model T, purchased by Hiram Oak Crollins, accidentally struck and killed the state's first hitchhiker, Lydia Barnsley.
That's why I gave her a ghost voice.
Oh, so apparently that woman you talked to a few minutes ago has been dead for exactly 20 years. Good. Swell. Everything about this is great, and you aren't regretting this trip before you even arrived. Go on about your normal, non-haunted day.
That turtle's got to be around here somewhere.
That turtle, yeah. Where did that turtle go? Did it keep, like, walking?
It might be in the backyard.
Ooh, that's actually a good idea to check. Oh, you got a call for them in. All right. There's nothing else to do with this tractor except maybe sit and pretend to be a farmer. Do that then. I hope I have time to till my corn before it's time to gather eggs from the steers. Keep pretending to farm. Gotta bathe the bulls before sunup. I'm gonna rake the corn and then fertilize the soybeans. Time to sow my semolina. Man, even pretending to farm is hard work. I got 5 XP. Oh no, I have to till the horses. Haha. No, I meant to say I have to trim them. Better feed the donkeys before the weather gets worse. But today seems like a good day to plant my soybeans. I hope I have time to reap my semolina before it's time to scrub the sheep. Gotta trim the hogs before sunup. I'm gonna reap my barley and then dust my bulgur? Bulgur? Time to dust the spelt. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting more experience from this. I could sow the ewes. Yeah, we're gonna just keep clicking through, just making sure. Yeah, no. Okay, we're gonna stop pretending to be a farmer. But that does give me enough to get more. I could get fashion sense, get more moxie. Might actually be a good idea. More muscle at this point isn't going to help me, unfortunately. I should have played it in a different order, gotten the clammed up beforehand. All kinds of trouble with these plays today. Turn off that one because it sucked. Here we go. I don't know why my camera's lagging today. But we'll live. Let's see. I guess I can't really do anything to get the 3 muscle now, unfortunately. Like, I could start over, but I don't want to. That's pretty loud. Getting fashion sense. What? The pump is full of water instead of gas. Can I fish in it? You should have known there weren't any fish in there. You can see the entire thing from here. Alright, let's see. Kinda wanna wait for my buddy to get back. Take a phone call real quick though. Is there more water elsewhere? Hold on. Yeah, I can't unlock that fifth one, unfortunately. Could have used the dish soap that was in there as well.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Oh. The Clorox spray, though. Oh, we should have closed up those curtains. I'm getting some... Heck yeah.
Well, just let me finish.
So I just learned that I could have gotten enough experience to get the 3 muscle required to open that cabinet, but I already ate the muscle food and
then
yeah.
go over it.
Yeah. But oh well, and I don't want to play again to get it back.
The turtle.
Yes. Did it say behind the war? Oh, before the war. That behind the war would have been funnier though. This turtle seems to be heading to Ocean City too. At this rate, it might beat you there. Taking it with me. What do I want to name the turtle? I don't want to name
Found.
it... Found! Or... Yeah, that would be funny, though, too. Turt Reynolds would be also funny.
I remember...
Turt Russell.
A little bit of a spoiler, but... You can get a giant mosquito in this game. And I named my giant mosquito Ick.
Yeah.
And so whenever the... Whenever it was mentioned in the dialogue, it would be like, Ick! The mosquito's grown stronger!
I'm gonna name this Found.
Or Ick! The mosquito heals you!
You got Found the turtle! Turtle's like a slow bitch. But I just love that. Found it is! You got an item. Found the turtle.
Sounds like an achievement more than anything.
It does. Hey there, friend. Any luck with the gas? So the grab your gas can. Well, his gas can. It is you.
This can doesn't usually hold that much gas. Not sure how you did that, but whatever. Are you ready to hit the road?
Yeah, let's get out of here.
And with that, we're on our way. All aboard?
Get back on the bus. Climb back on the bus and return to your seat, and soon you're dozing off to the sound of rain spattering on the window beside you. Unfortunately, it's barely an approximation of sleep. The sort of sleep that you slip into so gradually that you don't even know you're asleep until something wakes you up.
Pluck it straight.
And you realize that your meandering thoughts of the past few minutes have been utterly strange, shadowy tendrils of whispering ideas.
Hey, kid! This is your stuff, right?
That are now totally forgotten. Ugh. All hail. Ugh, what?
All ashore that's going ashore. Thanks for traveling to Willis Bus Co.
Disembark. It's a bus stop.
Cola Wars.
Cola Wars surplus. Going out of business. Sail, sail, sail. Going seems inaccurate. Probably nothing you want in here anyway.
Oh, word of the wise, be nice to the hobos.
The hobo seems wholly unperturbed by the rain. Nice weather we're having? He smiles and looks up and lets the rain splash on his face for a while.
Suits me just fine, I guess. A wise man once said, the rain falls on poor men and rich men alike.
Was that before umbrellas were invented, or...
My name's Gus, by the way.
Hi, I'm Sirius Lee.
Pleased to meet you. Seriously. Say, you wouldn't have a couple of meat to spare, would you?
Sure.
Thank you very much, seriously. Only old Gus won't forget your kindness, you bet.
Take her easy, Gus. This name is paying back in dividends. There's nothing in that direction except the road you arrived on, and walking all the way back there probably isn't a good use of your time right now. I say it's a great use of my time. I keep accidentally jumping.
And he agrees with you.
Yeah. The army surplus store is closed for the night.
Alright, I don't think you can do much, but...
Trash can. Full of oh no.
I think you can go into Murray.
Are the trash cans the new spittoon?
I don't think so.
Dig through it. Had a discarded bottle of cologne. The bottle of cologne was inexpensive to begin with, and throwing it away didn't make it any more valuable. Increases your stench armor by 1. Or lease. A note on this store says, please! I think this store sells broken glass and grass. This building looks perfectly solid. Maybe it's just the people renting it that were condemned. Its trash's reach has exceeded its can's grasp.
Try to go down there.
Given the current conditions, dark and stormy, you probably shouldn't wander into any alleys. Some ne'er-do-well has deliberately vandalized his streetlight. The Ocean City, what? Watchful eye? The door to the newspaper office is locked, and the windows are boarded up. Looks like print really is dead. You'd have thought it had at least 7 or 8 more decades left. Secure Briss.
Oh.
Building and loan. It's late, the bank is closed.
Yeah, you can't... I don't think you can do anything until morning.
Yeah, you can't see anything interesting in walking distance in that direction. It's such a strange jump. The bell over the door jangles as you walk into Murray's Antiques. The young woman at the counter looks up as you enter.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do a woman here. Let's see. Oh, hi, you must be Sirius Lee. We don't get many customers at this time of night. Or at all, really.
That's me. You were expecting me?
Yeah, Murray didn't say much about you, but he gave me the letter to mail. My name's Jessica. Oh, jeez. You're soaking wet. Come on in and I'll get you a towel.
You walk over to the counter, trying not to drip on any vintage bric-a-brac, as Jessica grabs a threadbare bath towel from a shelf and pulls the tag off before tossing it to you. Thanks. Is Uncle Murray here? His letter wasn't very specific.
He isn't.
You said that in kind of an ominous way. Where is he?
I wish I knew. He had a line on another artifact and said it was gonna be a tough one. I told him he should get some backup, but he wasn't willing to wait. He just wrote that letter and told me to mail it if he didn't come back.
Is there something I'm missing here? This is an antique shop, right? You make trying to talk Great Aunt Ruthie into selling her mother's Chesterfield sound like a deadly spy mission.
Yeah, this is gonna take some explaining.
Well, I'm definitely intrigued now.
Don't have a lot of time just. But follow me and I'll give you a quick sketch.
I swear she gives me a drawing. Okay. Jessica leads you into a back room furnished with some desks and some strange-looking machinery.
Welcome to our back office, the hub of our little operation.
I'm guessing by operation you're talking about something other than antiques?
Well, yes and no. See, a few years ago, Murray found out that there's a bunch of antiques circulating that are, well, inky. Would be a real understatement.
Inky?
Murray called them tainted. Dark magic. Real bad mojo. You know, cursed.
Are... I thought you were making bathtub gin or something. You're like... Are you serious? That we've got to pick that one?
Our hands are forced.
Are you serious?
It's no joke. That's what our real job is here. The antique store is just, well, exactly a front. We find a lot of regular antiques too, and selling them keeps us in scratch. But really, trying to hunt down all those evil doodads and neutralize them so no one gets hurt.
And Uncle Murray went out to get one and never came back?
That's the long and short of it, yep. What do you say? Are you in?
Absolutely. I'm always up for a crazy adventure.
No, we'll just end the stream now.
Just, no, we won't play the game anymore. It's game over.
Oh, hey, that's swell timing. Hey, Gabby, Murray's sister's kid showed up. Come meet him. Gabby.
Hi, Gabby. Pleased to meet you. Hi, hello. The pleasure is all Gabby's?
Gabby, would you be a dear and carry his luggage to Murray's room and grab some blankets and stuff out of the cupboard? He can sleep there till we find Murray.
Was Gabby a goblin?
Yeah.
Yes! You've gotten it. Gabby picks up your suitcase and carries it through a door. Oh yeah, after a moment a goblin pokes her head into the carries it through a door in the back of the room. Great, I could really use some sleep. I say, and then do everything but that. Whose desk is this?
Murray's. I keep nagging him to straighten it up before someone bumps into it, and we have to call the National Guard to dig them out of the avalanche. With curse-proof shovels and a squad of exorcists handy. Anyway, best not to mess with it.
Will do. I mean,
It won't.
You're not sure what this clock is telling, but it sure is in time. There's nobody you need to call right now. Nobody at this desk. Hey, Jessica, whose desk is this?
Charles Wallace, our handyman. He's up fixing a leak on the roof right now, but he'll be back later tonight.
I see. Passport here. You don't have time to play games right
That's a good one.
That is. A white cat is snoozing on an old towel. What's this cat's name?
Calliope. Murray got her a couple of years.
Scritch behind the cat's ears. Give Calliope a good scritching, but she doesn't react at all. Why doesn't Calliope like me?
She'll warm up eventually. Try giving her some sardines. Loves those.
Do you have any sardines?
No, we're all out. You can get some more tomorrow. They have them at the Cola War surplus store next door.
Okay.
The honorable choice.
The honorable choice, yeah. Modern radio stands here in defiance of the concept of antiques. You cannot even hazard a guess as to what this contraption does. Wonder where this door leads. Well, let's find out. You open the door and there's just a brick wall behind it. I'm gonna walk out. You are way too tired to go back out on the street tonight. Well, I'm gonna turn in. Good night.
Hang on a sec. You can't go sleep yet.
I'm pretty sure I can. I bet I could do it right here while I'm still standing up.
Well, I hate to spring this on you, but there's something we need you to do before the night's over.
Wow, a mission already?
You know those cursed artifacts I was talking about? Since info on them is so sketchy, we've been working on a machine that can detect them with radio waves. I call it the Detectotron 1000. We've gotten it up and running since Murray left, and it turned out there's a tainted thing practically right on our doorstep.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah, it's not great. I was gonna have Gabby go get it. That's why she came over tonight. But since you've turned up out of the blue,
I guess there's no time like the present.
I am probably not exaggerating when I say there is literally no time except for the present.
What?
As in, there might not be a future. You won't have far to go. It's just down the other end of the block. If the readings are right, there's a newspaper office that got shut down earlier this year. It should be in there.
Well...
Gabby will go with you. She's good in a fight.
A fight? Heck yeah!
Yeah, well, hopefully it won't come to that. But you never know. Hey, Gabby!
Gabby reappears with an expectant grin.
Go to the newspaper office with Sirius Lee and help him get that hat, okay? Okay, Gabby is ready for action. Let's mosey.
Ready for an action.
And action!
Let out a tired sigh. Alright, fine. You said it's a hat? A cursed hat?
According to the readout, yeah. A men's fedora, probably.
And I'm supposed to, what? Just break in and take it?
Well, not break in exactly. I managed to finagle a spare key out of the guy in the realtor's office.
I'm pretty sure that still counts as breaking and entering.
You'll be in and out and back here and in bed before you know it.
Got an item, newspaper office key. Jessica gave you this key in the newspaper to the newspaper office so you can retrieve a cursed hat for her. Well, okay, wish me luck, I guess. I also just realized I forgot to try fighting that dust devil again. With the heat armor.
I don't know if it would have made that big of a difference.
Gab. How are you doing, Gabby?
It's the Beans Ease, seriously.
The Beans Eve, seriously. You're a real firecracker in a fist fight, huh, Gabby?
Haha, Gabby liked fighting and dancing, the two best things. Gabby invented fighting dancing once, but this world was unready for it. Maybe 50 years later.
Your gums a bit more. Have you lived in Ocean City long, Gabby?
Oh yes, all of Gabby's life is here. Gabby's great-great-great-grand Gabby came and popped up some blocks from over here. Or to popping, as they say. Haha!
Wow, so your family's been here for quite a while, huh?
Yes, 14 years.
You know, Gabby, it's been a few years since I spent time in Ocean City, but I don't remember it being this rundown.
That is a true thing to say. It used to be much more clean and shiny.
What happened? The economy's terrific everywhere else in the country.
No ideas! Economics is not the house Gabby keeps my wheels in.
How many of these are there? How'd you get mixed up with Murray in the whole antique store deal, Gabby?
Oh, it coincidented. Gabby was looking just at old clothes and heard over Murray and Jessica talking about a mysterious thing to get. It had an adventure smell. Then Murray said, we're going to need some muscles for this. And Gabby says, Gabby has several muscles, strong ones. And that was what it was. Gabby has been helping since then.
You're a real... Okay, that's it. Okay.
Yeah.
So we go this way. That is. Unlock the door. Take a deep breath and unlock the door. You get the key to Gabby for safekeeping. Oh, hey, coffee. A little bit of very, very old coffee left in this percolator.
We've eaten worse.
Nasty old cup. A few months ago, somebody decided this coffee wasn't good enough to drink. You apparently disagree with that. That's so nasty. The half-finished document. Government corruption at an all-time high. The government has once again...
Are you sure? That sounds like current news.
The government has once again slashed funding to the city services and social programs, citing waste. Oh, that is too current. Oh my god. But without offering any supporting figures or explaining where the... Oh, this is way too topical.
This is supposed to be set in the past.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Additionally, anonymous resources report... It cuts off abruptly, maybe as a result of the pink slip next to the typewriter. Read the slip. Curtis, if I've told you once, I've told you 100 times. Not enough people buy the paper anymore to keep the lights on in this joint. Electricity is expensive because it is a very recent innovation. As such, fully half of your salary is paid by government subsidies. That is to say, the hand that feeds you is the hand you keep fighting. We go way back, buddy. But you've given me no choice. Clean out your desk and scram. Grover Burgess, editor-in-chief. Please. That was way too topical and current. Oh my gosh. You see the corner of a note? Tucker, I got you that bottle you wanted. I stuck it under the water cooler where Burgess can't find it and rat us out to the pro heaves. Back. For the water cooler, eh? Surely it's not still there, but it couldn't hurt to check. Notes everywhere. Robson? First Hinden, then Carver? Who's next? Venable says if Burgess comes for him, he's gonna karate chop his desk in half. Sincerely, Curtis Curtis. Yes, what's a karate? I swear if there's not an in-half desk. AP feed. Let's say one of those arcane press news feed things. High tech. Jack Dempsey removes teeth to improve his boxing skill. Says Dempsey in interview.
Love this game.
Prohibition agents confiscate 40 barrels of wine, 10 cheese wheels, and some nice fresh honeycomb also seized. Babe Ruth gets haircut. Barber says, you'd think he could have left a better tip. Parisian bards declare independence. Claim debauched tavern as sovereign city-state. Today's list of banned dances. The chutney slider, the dirty, dirty blitz, and the upside-down tango. Second edition of Principia Mathematica published. We still cannot understand a word of this, say local children. Severe storm causes trolley disaster. Prevents 5 other trolley disasters.
That's good.
That one is just really good. Prohibition agents Okay, yeah.
It's just...
Lindbergh cooks too. Onlookers report it smells like it might be beef or maybe lamb. Today's winning racehorses. Gristler's mother, too much corn, and howitzer jacket.
Can you check each of the desks?
Probably. I finished letter in the typewriter. Reginald, I think Burgess is onto us. We've gotten careless. In fact, maybe I shouldn't be typing this out as a letter instead of just talking to you in person. Why am I doing this? Meet me under the water cooler after... After this afternoon. Or this afternoon. Oh, crap, here comes Burgess with a pink slip. Sincerely... Doesn't say who it's from. The writer must have gotten fired before they could type up their name. Also, under the water cooler? What's that all about? Hinden, I'm not paying you to publish cockamamie conspiracy theories. In fact, I'm not paying you at all anymore. Clean out your desk and hit the road. Grover Burgess, editor-in-chief. P.S. Do you like the word cockamamie that I used up there? It's a slang term I coined. It means ridiculous or implausible. I think it's really going to catch on. Whoever worked at this desk forgot their cufflink. I'm taking those. Reporter's cufflinks.
I don't think you have any cufflinks.
I don't. You're right.
Is that an offhand?
Where are they? Oh, right here. Left one is engraved, always check. Then the right one says, your sources. It really makes you think. Accessory, so I bet it goes in with...
Okay, maybe it isn't a older game.
It goes in... Yeah, I mean, I think the other... I mean, I think Haunted... I think they just replaced the cufflink slot with an accessory slot. So... The cufflinks do give me +1 mysticality, so that's kind of nice. Did I read? Oh. Did I read this one already? Yes. Okay. What's a karate? Indeed. Carver, I can't believe I have to tell you this, but it is against company policy for an employee to steal the printing press. You are fired. You are so fired, I need a new phrase to describe it. I'm giving you the axe. And if I see your face in here again, I will both give you the axe and set you on fire. Grover Burgess, editor-in-chief. Yes, how did you even lift it? You must have had, what, 5 accomplices? Unbelievable. Make a mental note to never pick a fight with this Carver person. Were there 5 other employees here?
I don't think so.
3-ring binder on the desk. Pneumatic tube system operation manual. This is a reference manual for a citywide network of pneumatic tubes. Looks like the eye had some state-of-the-art delivery infrastructure.
It's not letting you read it?
Oh, it chopped it. Looks like Venable made good on his threat. Nothing. Venable must have taken all his stuff out before smashing it. You got nasty old leftovers. You don't know what went into this bag, but you know that the only thing that's ever going to come out of it is a congealed mass of foul goo. You apparently throw it at an enemy to reduce their muscle mysticality and moxie by 3.
By 3, that's actually pretty good.
That's pretty huge, honestly. Without anything specific you want to... Okay, yeah. Big heavy water cooler and it's got something to hide. Move it. I want to fish in it. I can't fish in the water cooler. Again!
It goes up the spout.
They should really provide cups for this. You put
I told you. Water. I told you could like fish and collect actual water.
Cure an ally who is on fire. Go through the trap door. Oh, this suddenly got really Lovecraftian. A calendar from 11 years ago. There's a huge black skull scrawled on July 22nd, 1917. Huh. What happened on July 22nd, 1917? We're gonna go find out.
Just ignore the fish people.
Yes. What, what's this one? Find something interesting. Tragic accident certain to have no consequences. Tragedy occurred yesterday evening when Hiram O. Crollins, owner of the first mass-produced commercial automobile registered in the state, accidentally struck and killed the state's first hitchhiker, i.e., a person standing on the side of the road, attempting to solicit transportation from passing motorists. Fortunately for Mr. Crollins, the notion that vengeful spirits of the dead might haunt the places of their demise is in murderous, phantasmagoric rage has been rejected by modern science as rather unlikely, wouldn't you say? Unlikely, sure. That means today's date is October 8th in the game. Or October 14th. The top story from the day is the Ocean City comptroller's passing of an overly complicated sidewalk right-of-way policy that outlawed street-side newspaper vending machines and limited the maximum allowed width of newsstands to 4 feet. The story continues to say that watchful eye management raised concerns about loss of revenue, and the comptroller made a vague promise to divert city funds to make up for any future shortfall. Looks like it worked out great
for everyone.
That's great. Are there any other dates that I know of? No, okay, but I feel like that's something to come back to eventually.
Yeah, it is.
Pneumatic tube system. Control panel has a green button, a red button, a big lever, and a knob with a bunch of letters on it. Here's the colored lights. It's just all of green. Oh, that's gonna be something I have to write down. Power on button. Pull the pump and gauge lever. Suction rate according to the pressure diagnostic indicators. This is... I have to write this down.
I did.
A lot to... Oh, that fell a lot more slowly than I thought it would. My mouse.
Oh.
It was on my lap and it just kind of... Thought it was going to clatter to the ground. Okay, so... Good. But I don't have anywhere to store that screenshot. Green, power on. Full. Pump. And gauge. Lever. Okay. Red. Light. Equals. Suck. Dial. To A. Blue equals E. Green equals D. And then to abort start, press the red power off button. Okay, cool.
Or you could fight them for experience.
I could. Oh, will it destroy them?
This, I think it gets rid of them.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it alone for now, but I do need to use the restroom, so I will be right back.
After these messages.
After these messages. That is certainly a superpower.
It was both painful and triumphant. Not how I wanted to wake up, but better than the alternative.
What are these? Grays out dialogue options that would result in combat. Oh, I'm shitting on.
I remember all the boos in Gun Manor. Those were my favorites.
Show in-game time. The total play time will be skip confirmations, removes food, potion, and cat boon. Cat?
Yeah, you get each time you pet a cat, you get a boon. I don't remember if they. No, they don't stack.
You will encounter so many spiders. We have to.
I did that. It was really.
All combat sounds will be spider noises. Wait, can I check all three at the same time? Dang. I can't. You won't encounter any spider. I need to know what arachnophonia sounds like.
Only temporarily. I like all the other sound effects.
Oh yeah, it would drop it on them, wouldn't it?
No, it sucks them up and they go away.
Ah.
I'd rather fight them.
Something keeps around here seems pretty fishy. And it's these two moist fellows standing between you and that abandoned hat over there. Not wanting to get any closer to them, you choose to investigate as squint at them from a short distance away. Which is probably for the best, as it might be bad for your mental state to see them in too much detail. These humanoid creatures are between 5 and 6 feet tall, hard to judge because of their hunched over posture, and covered with scales that glisten slickly in the dim light. Though you can't tell if this is a natural luster or due to being covered with oily sewer filth. Ugh. More notably, of course, is the fact that they have huge fish heads. Sorry if I buried the lead here, but saving the dramatic part for last and all. Their huge, bulging round eyes glare at you out of the darkness. Faintly luminous like radium watch dials, and they hiss and glurble at you between rows of pointed shark-like teeth. Gill slits on the sides of their heads open and close like thin, wet mouths, gasping for air. Or whispering terrible secrets. Whichever seems more likely to you.
Gross.
It appears that they're very displeased to see you, but are smart enough to hold off on attacking until they've judged how much of a threat you are. We're just gonna dive in and fight them. What's this other than spider?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think it makes a spider spawn in every fight. I played this game like a year ago.
Yeah.
Loved every second of it. And eventually forced you to play it.
Yes. Okay, we're gonna throw a rock at the wetlands barking spider. Intends to bark at Dante the canary, dealing 12 physical damage. That's a lot of damage.
That is not a lot of damage.
We're throwing the nasty sack at it.
Now I'm seeing why sucking them up was an option.
Yes. Oh, well.
Not Gabby.
Oh, I have a spider.
Yeah, you don't get to keep.
Gabby will slap wetlands barking spider for 3 physical damage. Heal all allies. Okay, we're gonna hit slap. We're gonna kill that spider before it can kill my bird. All these spider noises are awful. Okay, which one of you is going for my bird? I'm going to kill you. This one. I'm turning off arachnophonia after this one.
Yeah.
That was a great death animation.
How do you think the developers figured out what spider noises were?
Maybe some questions we don't need answers to. You won. So much for those things that you'd rather not think about any further. Excellent. Oh, do spiders cause me to get more XP or what? Okay, we're gonna push the green button. There's loot.
Hat on the floor.
Oh yeah, the hat is the thing that we need to get though later. So we're just gonna use the pneumatic tube because it won't suck up the hat. Push the green button. Pull the lever. Yellow light is glowing on the console, so we turn the knob. There was no yellow light. Hold on. AED. What?
I don't remember how I got through it. Probably
Consult the
wiki.
manual. Red, blue, green. So AE. Red. Up. Turn the knob. Turn the dial to... So it's not A, not E, and it's not D. So we can brute force it.
Yeah.
I was hoping it'd be like
That's actually a mechanic.
A, D, and G, because then I'd be like, oh, then it's like, oh, green and red is yellow. Oh, come on. Light. The green button, pull the lever, turn the knob, the B. Come on. C. Hey, it worked. And it sucked them out. It sucked nothing out of my way. A very old manhole cover. What's this? An ominous, vaguely person-shaped stain is on the ground. Ugh. This must be the hat Jessica wanted you to recover. The item, terribly cursed fedora. Simple black felt fedora. It doesn't look cursed.
Nothing.
But it has a palpable aura of menace about it. What if I wear it? I bet it's the hard hat.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. No, that.
I don't want to wear it.
That's you.
That'll be for another playthrough. In which I make all the worst decisions. An underground press, literally, there's still a newspaper left in it.
Oh, is that where it went?
I guess so. This was printed in a secret underground newspaper office.
Gabby has readiness for action.
That's so funny. I love Gabby. She's funny. It's like Gary. Unfortunately, Gary wasn't that great at combat.
Gabby's not really either,
Right.
but
She's a good support class, though.
I don't know. She gives the game a certain. It's the. You know, I don't know what's going on, but I'm happy to be here.
Yeah. The bottle you wanted. I stuck it under the water cooler. I wonder if the bottle is still here. Gotta be, right? No, I guess not. Would have been nice. Yeah, no, nothing. Alright, well, we go then. Yeah, usually the hard hat is one of the...
Go to Murray's.
Oh yeah, usually the hard hat is one of like the earliest items you get. Oh. Hello. You must be Charles Wallace. I'm Sirius Lee.
That I am. Pleased to meet you, seriously.
What do you do around here?
Oh, your general handyman sort of stuff. I keep the lights on and the water running. Built the detectotron and the uncursing machine too.
Wow, that's some real high-tech wizardry.
Oh, it's nothing real.
Let me ask you something.
Anything I can help you with?
What's this about an uncursing machine?
Oh, I only built the thing. I can't begin to tell you how it works. The innards are all wired up to a little porcelain cat figurine that Murray found somewhere.
Oh, that's weird.
In a real traditional sense, yep.
Nothing right now, Charles. The uncursing machine?
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll find out about it later.
No, you have to
Oh,
talk
right.
to her and she'll...
Oh,
How's it going? Did you find the hat?
I found a hat. I guess it's the one you meant. It doesn't look unusual, although...
Yeah?
Well, it does creep me out a bit. I can't really put my finger on why.
I know what you mean. Feels kind of like you have a headache, except you don't actually.
More like a feeling of dread. Like something terrible is about to happen, but I don't know what it is yet.
Well, that is definitely not related to the fact that I need you to take that hat and go sit in that machine over there.
Why?
That's our uncursing machine. Gotta get the curse off that hat, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. But,
What?
can't we just put the hat in the machine? Why do I need to be involved?
Because the machine needs a mind to guide the uncursing process. Together, you'll lift the curse from the hat and transform it into a sort of allegorical dream space that the machine can transfix.
What?
Sorry, I know that's a lot. Let me rephrase.
Oh, it goes.
The cursing machine uses your subconscious mind to drive a wedge between an item and its curse. The item is cleansed relatively easily, but that doesn't negate the curse fully. Once separated from the item, the machine stores the curse and allows you to physically project it into it and try to resolve the metaphorical scenario at the core of its existence. That's where things get a little weird. Yeah, I know it sounds crackers, but you'll just have to give it a try to understand.
I like how she's like, let me rephrase, and then made it way worse.
Way worse.
Like, thanks. But like, what happens if I... Nothing yet. You sit in the chair, which is surprisingly comfortable, and pull the weird metal dome thing down over your head. What would you like to uncurse today? No sooner have you sat down than the machine, with a hiss, positively whiffs the fedora straight up into the dome. The hat rattles around in there angrily like a snake in a cement mixer. And after a good loud minute, flops limp and wet into your lap. Whatever ominous energy once possessed the terribly cursed hat is gone. It is now, simply, a terrible hat.
Wet?
The hat is clean.
How'd it get wet?
What? Where's it?
It flops limp and wet into your lap.
Oh, yeah, how did it get wet? How did it get wet? This hat is clean, both spiritually and launderily. Oh, it laundered it.
Okay.
Okay. But the curse itself still lives, transfixed as a dreamlike construct within the machine. Now, how do I get rid of the curse?
I don't know if you actually have to.
See, curses are like energy, seriously.
They can't be created or destroyed, only changed. Can't remember who said that. Isaac Newman?
Newton?
Newman, yeah. That machine knows how to take a curse from one object and put it on itself. But as for how you change a curse, well, I don't know. There's some higher consciousness, spiritualist stuff. Don't know much about that. I'm more of a Newton sort of guy.
Sounds safe, I'll do that. Let's find out what happens. What am I? Fedoral Reserve? Oh. Hi, I heard thy death call, creature. Rest now, I will find in thy mordrer.
I think there are 3 of them.
The tree fell before its time, a ground stained with sin.
3 fell.
Yes. Et in Arcadia ego. Even in Arcadia there is death. Yes. Even in paradise there is a killer. Thou know who I am and why I am here.
Aye, Cutter. There has been a Mordor.
What knoweth thou of the Mordra?
That I did not do the Mordor, and that is all.
What mo have thee for me?
Only this. I am one of 3 brothers. One of us always tellins the truth, one of us always lies, and the third of us does not speakin at all, but honks.
And if I find in thee a liar, there is no thing I can do to save in thee.
Aye, Cutter. Thou art a servant
Servant of the word.
of the wood.
That's so cursed. Blessed be her branches. Blessed be.
Speaking to the first tree. Big power is in wood today, Cutter.
Aye, a tree has fallen in the forest, and it has made a sin.
But not me a sinner, that I assure thee.
Thou claim to be without sin?
None of us is without sins, but mine do not run to Mordor. Agree?
Lead me not, O Stry. Oh, I need... Nay, I serve the wood as something. Okay. Thy brother speaking of 3 brothers. One who always lies, one who always tells the truth, and one who does not speak in at all but honks. What specken thee of this?
This is fairy talk. No thing has honkin in this land since Mother Duck laid the big egg.
No honkin' since then?
No, sire.
I feel like he's the one who's lying.
Oh, there are 2 of them.
Oh.
Something is rotten in the wood, Cutter,
I am Mordred.
with perversions at its source.
Speak to me of perversions.
If you ask. I have no thing to say, for I do not tarry with them.
What do thou tellin me?
I am troubled by the murderer, but what of it I know no thing.
I warn thee, my forgiveness makes no room for liars.
Thou wilt do what thou must, Cutter, I have no doubt.
Thy brother specken of 3 brothers. One who always lies, one who always tellins the truth, and one who does not specken at all but honks.
I do not honkin, sire. I swear upon thee.
Never hast thou honkin'?
Never, never. 'Tis a sin in my eyes.
Oh, so it's the first guy who's lying. Long may thee grow.
Yeah. 2 of them with 3 hats.
Thou lie about honkin'.
What say?
Thy brother's honkin' not. Thou wouldst lie to the cutter of the wood? Thou wouldst do Mordra in the wood?
Aye, thou hast thought right of it. I sought only distracting thee, whilst I making my escape. Goodbye, Cutter.
Do not run from me, tree. Thou do not run?
Nay, I growen. In 100 years, I will have grown so tall and strong thine axe will never fell me.
But I will not wait 100 years. Die, Mordra. Execute. But this is not fair. Big rot in the wood today. Cutter and... Wait, what? No, that's not you. You don't talk like that. Dark thoughts of trees, axes, and bloody sap cling to your skin. You shake them off like dreadful cobwebs. Gain 5 XP. You're not sure what just happened, but as you turn over the formerly terribly cursed fedora in your hands, you feel confident that the curse which plagued the starchy little felt thing is finally gone for good. You put the hat back on. It nearly sparkles now. Oh, it's now upgraded. Now you've got all you got to reckon with is whether you're the kind of guy who goes around wearing a fedora.
It'll do.
It'll do. Yeah. Found. Forgot about Found the turtle. Oh, it's more of a manifesto, specifically calling out the government's suppression of the local newspaper and the importance of a free press. Why is it also current? There's also an amusing but puzzling cartoon about a dog arresting a mouse for throwing a brick at a cat's head, which the cat didn't seem to mind? Interesting. Okay.
You can't tell what's relevant in this game.
You really...
Because there was like a whole riddle with the whole cat sit. Hello.
I still have a personnel file.
Oh. Get more.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna drink the diner coffee. Good grief, this coffee smells good. You can't bring yourself to drink it because you might really need some coffee later. Okay.
Later then.
Ugh. I still... Unlocks advanced trick shooting techniques. Yeah.
Wait, go back. Does that say it gives you
maximum AP?
AP
Yeah.
by 1 until you use another potion?
Yes.
That could actually be pretty...
It could be, you're right. I don't really use potions that often, so yeah. Alert, regretful. You drink the coffee. The months have not been kind to it, and because it can't exact revenge on the months, it decides to exact it on your mouth instead. You've got plenty of mental energy with which to wish you hadn't drunk the disgusting coffee.
Caffeine.
Yuck. Hand read. The story... I need 2 more mysticality. 1 more mysticality. The book away for now. But wait, not my character sheet. Ooh, good eyesight. Yes. Perfect. And then later I'll buy strong back, I guess. But I wanted the good eyesight first. No. Still just a brick wall behind it. So odd. I forgot about that.
Oh, can you pet the cat? Oh wait, no, you need sardines.
It worked, I guess.
Great. What was it like?
I had some kind of crazy dream. There was a woodcutter. It was me, I guess, and these talking trees, and one of them had sinned.
You know what? Never mind. Some kind of crazy dream it is. Plenty for me.
Okay, good. This is so dumb. I love it. Finally, time to try get unpacked and get some sleep. Ah, what the heck? You stamp out the flames, but it's a total loss. Everything you own has been reduced. Everything? Everything except, bizarrely, the stamp from Murray's letter. What is that creature on it? The stamp from the letter Murray wrote you was the only survivor of your luggage, Inferno. It's got a picture of a cute dog on it. Weirdly, it isn't even charred.
No, it's definitely cursed. I'm pretty sure that's a Furby.
We locked those in the 90s, and when they brought them back, they unleashed all the rest of the 90s cringe. Shelf for knickknacks and tchotchkes. There's an old rag doll on the top shelf. Must have been left by the previous tenant. Away from the shelf. Yes. Lots of empty space in here. You should try to acquire a bunch of random crap to clutter it up with. Television set. You've heard of these. Unfortunately, no show. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we're still waiting on that.
Yeah. We're very ready for this day to be over. A very dramatic piano sting. This. Dream about school. The dorm beds are so uncomfortable. Poster's my favorite literary ghost. Lots of people in this hallway, it seems. Whoa. Talk to one of them. Hello. I get to use our soul.
Yeah.
I don't know who I am either.
Do you know which locker is mine? I can't remember which locker is mine.
I'm sorry, I don't know.
It's all right. I'll figure it out eventually.
So, how's it going?
Do you know which locker?
Oh, so it's just gonna be.
Oh yeah, it's just.
Can I? There's a nice face you've got there. Okay, it's just gonna say that over and over. 6 lockers. Investigate. Okay. 7. 6. There isn't a 7th one. I said check the 7th one, and I said there are only 6 lockers. Check the 7th locker now. Okay, jeez, you look at the 7th locker filled with old school papers. They've all got your name on them. They're your papers. Read 1. How I Spent My Summer by Seriously Lost, age 6. This summer I visited my Uncle Murray. Uncle Murray is funny. He knows magic. I had a fun time with Uncle Murray. The end. Under the papers. Overdue library book. Checked this book out 13 years ago and have spent the last 12 years and 50 weeks feeling slightly guilty about not returning it. Alright. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Check the first one. You open the first lock to reveal a thriving colony of ants. Second one. The third one. Nice. A group. Empty. Fifth is filled with cookbooks. They're all in French. The 6th locker opens only to the vast, uncaring emptiness of space. You slam it shut quickly so as not to suffocate. And hello. Don't know who I am either. I know which one is yours. It's the 6th one.
What? No, wasn't it? Their papers about you.
I mean,
this is your dream.
Oh, that's right. That's my locker. Me. Seriously lost. Thank you. You're welcome.
Oh, and now he's us.
That's... But which one is the real you? Hint, it's neither. Our founder, Branworth Gorvunculus III. Lady looks friendly.
Hello there. You must be... Ah, there we are. Lost! It just keeps getting better.
Seriously lost. Seriously. Yes, I'm seriously lost. I'm your academic advisor. It's time for you to choose your class.
I dropped out.
In your life, certainly. You must, however, choose a class.
Oh, so it's a nightmare.
Oh, I get it. This is where I pick it. Oh, wait. Lost soul. What is the right path?
Now then, looks like there are 3 classes for you to choose from. There's Advanced Kicking and Throwing, this class is for pig skinners. Then we have Overview of Curd Conjuring. This is a class for cheese wizards. And finally, Weird Time Signatures, 504. This course is for jazz agents.
I feel like cheese wizard. I've been boosting my mysticality a lot.
See what I can remember. Jazz agent, you get to fight with instruments. Cheese wizard is spells, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Pig Skinner is just fighting.
Muscle.
Muscle, mysticality, and moxie. If I could unlock shoot nanny.
I was a cheese wizard and I got some pretty good success with that.
We'll go with cheese wizard. Seriously lost the cheese wizard. We also did eat that whole block of cheese with our bare hands.
Oh yeah, gross.
Trained as
a trained chef magi, cheese wizards use their intellect and mysticality to accomplish their goals. In combat, they wield hard, elemental cheeses to damage their foes, and soft, soothing cheeses to heal themselves and their allies.
Amazing. Wait, so pig skinner then? What's this?
As accomplished athletes, pig skinners use their muscle to solve problems. In combat, they prefer the direct application of physical force, punctuated by giving the occasional noogie.
Jazz agent.
Masters of syncopation and improvisation. Jazz agents use their rhythm and moxie to move through the world in style. In combat, they attack with subtlety, weakening their enemies and stacking the odds in their favor.
That's a bard. Yeah, I like the cheese wizard the best. It's more my playstyle there. I'm a cheese wizard!
I kind of always go.
You're a cheese wizard. Seriously? They stay in. It's so perfect. Brilliant.
Now then, there's just the minor matter of your minor. It looks like you've already completed it, but it doesn't say what you studied.
Cryptobotany, applied insectology, the psychology of rocks. Oh, a psychogeologist, so you know a lot about rocks and gems and their hopes and dreams? Cryptobotany.
Ah, a cryptobotanist. So you're an expert in all manner of plant-based arcana.
Actually,
Isn't that just like alchemy?
maybe.
Or potion making?
Or does it make you a hedge wizard? From the previous game.
Yeah, it would. As an insectologist, you're on the bugs and birds and bees and such. Birds and bees.
This music just keeps getting louder. There we go.
Yes, except for the birds part.
Now let me see the... I feel like the psychology of rocks is the funniest one. Psychogeologists, you know how to break open rocks and steal their secrets? Gather craft ingredients from rock.
Well, with that, I believe we're done. Feel free to wake up and go about your day.
How would I go about doing that?
Just through the door.
Thank you. This music is so loud. I'm gonna turn it down.
Why don't you go through and we'll see if it... Oh yeah, we could have done that the whole time.
Yeah, we could have. Oh, I should turn that off.
Yeah, the spider noises.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. That's so much better sounding now.
My apologies to everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. That's strange. I keep going.
No, there's nothing.
Ah, the abyss. You could gaze into it for days. Don't turn me into Nietzsche. Nice lady at the desk says that this doorway leads back to your waking life. Go on through. I'm the new cheese wizard that I now am. Can I actually turn this up to... That's better. You awake, feeling surprisingly refreshed. Yesterday's adventures leaving you none the worse for wear. Your effects reset each day.
Waking up refreshed. If I could have any video game power.
Yes. Oh. Sweet cunning. Blue brilliance.
Mind over Munster.
Subcutaneous Gouda.
Gorgonzola's guile.
A thick layer of cheese under your skin insulates you from the heat while also making you look more muscular.
Gross. Fingers of...
Arcane wisdom dot your mind like the chunks of mold in an aged cheese. Your mind swirls with the forbidden magics of alpine dairies.
Limburger limberness.
Which... Oh, confuse people with magic. Anyone can lie, but if you want to be really good at it, you'll need to use a little magic. Fingers of Fontina. Your fingers are stronger and less spindly than those of the average wizard. Pecorino bravado. Radiate both strength and an ever-present, powerful cloud of cheese smell. Constantly damage enemies.
It's actually pretty good.
Mine's over Munster.
Pretty expensive.
Yeah, a lot of dealing with injuries is just being smart enough to convince yourself that the injury never happened.
Walk it off.
Self-gaslighting. Especially if you're eating cheese all the time.
Not a problem. I can stop anytime
Wisdom
I
of
want.
Jarlsberg. The deeds of the great wizards of yore have echoed through the ages and are now bouncing around in your skull. Pretty good. Bonus. Gorgonzola's guide. You don't have to be. You don't get to be as old as a wheel of fine-aged Gorgonzola without learning a few things. Oh, fight XP bonus.
Okay, yeah, that's a mine.
Yeah.
Go with that first.
Oh yeah. Stony Heart. You can relate to rocks on both an emotional level and on a being difficult to break in half level. Limburger lipperness. Your joints are lubricated with the finest of cheese oils. Maximum AP. Lapidary empathy. You know how to really get to the bottom of a rock. Oh, double materials. Still question marks for the lost soul. Gather crafting ingredients from rocks. Yeah. I still love basic humanity. A perk. Yeah.
Morning, seriously. How'd you sleep? Wait, why are you still wearing those wet clothes?
All my other clothes burned up in a freak luggage fire.
Oh, geez. That's weird and unfortunate.
You seem less surprised by it than I would expect.
We've kind of gotten accustomed to weird and unfortunate stuff happening around here. You could pick out some of the clothes from the shop out front, if you don't mind looking like someone's dusty old grandpa.
I'll be alright, thanks anyway.
Well, once you get the sleep out of your eyes, I've got another mission for you.
Another cursed thing?
Yeah, I've had my eye on it for a while, but it keeps moving around. Mostly the readings put it in a local speakeasy at the back of an alley at the other end of the block. The artifact isn't there right now, but what's there,
That's where I'd start looking.
That's where I'd start looking. Maybe you can pick up some clues.
Okay, what am I looking for?
It appears to be some kind of a pocket watch, or maybe a wristwatch. I can't be certain.
A watch in the speakeasy in the alley. Got it. Anything else?
You'll need the password for the speakeasy. It's Fiddlesticks. Also, let me give you this to-do list. It's enchanted to always show you whatever's written on the chalkboard here.
The little chalkboard is magically linked to the chalkboard next to Jessica's desk. Pretty neat trick.
Here's some meat for expenses, too. The army surplus next door should have anything you need in case things get rough.
That's ominous, but thanks.
Hey, good to see you. We've had quite a morning already. See that bookshelf over there? Just bought it. It's a real rare find, seriously. Came from a 17th century cargo ship, the Mustflower.
Wow, that's quite a provenance for a bookshelf.
Yeah, it was the ship's wheel. Captain bought the Mustflower out of dock. Couldn't steer her. Drove into a starfish. Whole thing sank instantly. Anyways, anything I can help you with?
Nothing right now, Charles. That's incredible. What shelf?
Yeah, how's the shelf a
Oh.
wheel?
It's full of books. You can look at the recent bookcase acquisition.
Charles just can't resist the antique bookshelf man and his amazing deals.
Wow, I can't believe I slept through the antique bookshelf man.
All the books are in Latin. Never learned Latin myself. So who knows if it's the history of the Roman Empire we got there, or pornography. Could be both. You know, any Latin? You know any Latin, seriously? Only pig.
We. Only pig. Oh, yeah? So what's the Latin word for pig? No, I mean...
The Latin word for pig is pig Latin? Fascinating language.
Like a random book from the language collection. Forum Ipsum Dolorsit Emet appears to be about graphic design in the Holy Roman Empire. Hard to imagine that knowledge becoming relevant to your quest, but hey, now you know where to find it. What's this? You guys...
Jesus, I have smelt.
One woman's tale of her travels and the many terrible cheeses she encountered on them. Queso Fustulento. Deal 5 stench damage?
That does sound like a smell.
How'd that slip in there? Better take it. Clearly too modern to have any resale value in an antique store anyway. Magna! That is actually that is Latin for great. That's
I was about to say, you read that other stuff pretty quick.
yeah. We're reading. Now is not the time for squinting. Oh no! No!
Oh, dude, this print that's really, really small typeface.
I need 100 XP to do that. No! Okay.
We need to go fight.
I can squint at it later though. It's still in my inventory.
Yeah. Find someone to fight.
You didn't feel like reading it when you were in grade school, and you
don't feel like reading it now.
Okay then. Hold on, wait. I think I have enough. Where'd my other books go? Right? Oh, I guess I don't have it anymore. Oh, I read it already. No, the handgun's still right here. Oh, I still need one more mysticality. Put the book away from it. Okay. Chapter 1. Welcome to Ocean City. I feel like that might be a good place, but I don't know. If you want to keep going, we can. Yeah, we could. This is a lot of ordnance for a civilian shelf. You'd think there'd be a law against this kind of thing. Dozens of nearly identical books about nearly identical rifles. Dubious grenades.
Oh yeah, those are awful.
Dangling bags for army stuff.
But we need the sardines.
Yes. Hi there, my name is Sirius.
Hello, fellow war enthusiast. I'm Herschel Wood.
Heck yeah, war. I'm ambivalent about war.
Can I interest you in any fine historic memorabilia?
Ask about the dubious grenades.
Oh, they're probably fine.
Why doesn't the box say fine grenades then?
Say, how'd you like to do some field research?
Sure, why not? Full of water.
Just try them out next time you get into a fight, and when you're all done, come back here and let me know how it went.
A standard issue blue color grenade of questionable integrity. Okay. Let's see what's the tail.
Don't use it for any important.
Yeah. Gas mask. Hinted bugle. Cigarettes. Bad for you despite what the radio advertisements say.
Oh yeah, that was a thing.
Yeah. Weird seltzer? Culinary tactic. Its Cold Wars era army manual ensured that even the soldiers whose entire job was to feed people were still able to inflict casualties.
Oh!
Parmesan missile. Government issued sardines. Sleeves armor. Trench spork. These were issued to Cold War soldiers who didn't deserve a decent spoon or a decent fork. I'm gonna buy one because that's mysticality damage. And we're taking.
No. Still something. Still the duckborn. It's not very good.
Oh, the baseball bat too.
What about the cheap colognes? No. Anything.
Yeah, it's literally worth 1. Nothing really. I guess I could sell the grimy spatula now that I have a better weapon than that.
No. Wasn't the spatula better than the pistol? Pistol only deals 1 physical.
But Moxie plus 1 physical damage. But the trench spork is my mysticality plus 2, while the grimy spatula mysticality plus 1. Yes! We'll just have to equip the. Yes, we're buying that one. Okay. Read it. You read the book and learn an efficient, battle-tested method for hurting people with cheese. The harder the cheese, the more damaging the projectile. There are some notes scrawled in the margin by some former owner of the book. They're messy, but you could read them if you put some effort in. Okay, so not right now. I do like that you don't just lose the book immediately if you can't squint at it or whatever. Trench spork. I could get hit by a car again and it'd be very funny. But I think
You need to save first.
do I need to save? It doesn't look like it. It looks like it might be auto save.
Okay, then get hit by the truck.
Come on!
Oh.
Huh? That was like pixel perfect. I moved up by.
Oh, you can't. You can't die here.
Okay, that's. Of course.
You can die in the beginning.
Yeah, you can. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you just get right through it.
3 locks. That's the maximum possible level of security.
Look under the mat.
What about 4 locks? In 1928, 4 lock systems are still dismissed as an unachievable liberal fantasy. Look under the mat. Not a bad idea, but if you're going to lift the welcome mat, you need to know what you're looking for first. How much stuff could be under a welcome mat? Just a key to the bank's front door, as it turns out. Good at this place is inconsistent. Why the bank is out of business? It's the key. The door's locks are modeled on the monstrous mugs of the great hound Cerberus, the 3-headed guardian of the underworld's banking sector. Each of the 3 heads has a name: Phylax, Methapon, and Sneaky Pete. And a keyhole deep in its maw. Unlock Sneaky Pete. Strange. The key turns over and over in the lock. But nothing happens. Something sneaky. Something sneaky about this Pete, alright. Oh, okay.
It's a labyrinth in the cylinder.
I'm gonna turn and hear click after click, but nothing results. Heracles would have used up all 12 labors just to get this thing going. Yeah. Guess we'll go gather the clues and then I'll go get food.
Yeah. Gather the what?
The clues or whatever. alley where Jessica said the speakeasy was. You weave between various trash cans and piles of uncanned trash. We just Sirius looking door. Knock.
Password.
Yeah. I'm just flappy.
Decent.
Fiddle fingertips, flippy tricks. That feels like the opening to like Fairly Odd Parents. Fishy drinks, flippy trips, fingertips, fiddlesticks, 50 snacks, floppy vacuum.
That actually does.
Large fried chocolate shake. Fiddlesticks. Okay, come on in, but you better not be a pro-he. I don't even know what a pro-he is. It's this. Don't bother him, he's bouncing. This guy loves hitting those spoons together. Milky-eyed sot. Turns his head towards you and smiles. Buy him a drink. After a few moments and a few sips, he clears his throat and speaks.
Distilled to its essence, a lake is just a valley abandoned.
We're gonna leave him to his milkiness. The spittoon has been placed at a really challenging height. Maybe you can ask the bartender about it some other time.
Let's ask him now.
Yeah, well, no time like the present.
Hello,
Hello,
baby. Welcome to Oliver's Place.
my name's Sirius Lee.
Whatever you say, baby.
Are you Oliver?
Oh, heck no. I'm Fancy Dan, the cocktail man.
Pleased to meet you, Dan. Hey, do you happen to know what time it is? Perhaps because you have a watch on you?
Sorry, baby. The only one around here who carries a pocket watch is the owner, Oliver Gluck. And he left about an hour ago to pick up our latest shipment of hooch.
From who?
From who, baby? Before I was the Fancy Dan of Cocktail Man, I was Fancy Dan, the English teacher.
Sorry, from whom?
From the mob guys we always get it from.
Whither went... I feel like I'm about to get kicked out for asking these questions.
Whence is the hooch coming?
Whither went Oliver?
The old refrigerator factory.
I see. How do I get there? Dan grabs a cocktail napkin and hands it to you. Thanks?
Oh, wrong napkin. Here.
Take the napkin? The crude map has been hastily scrawled. Okay.
We're here behind Murray's store on Plunkett Street. So if you go out of the alleyway and then head straight for the edge of the napkin, you can't miss the factory.
Plunkett Street and Fridge Factory. You now have a map of the area. You can open it by click. Okay, thanks, Dan.
Don't mention it, baby. Want a drink for the road? First one's on the house.
Sure. You have to drink around here.
Beer.
I'll have a beer then.
Excellent choice. Keep things simple.
Bottoms up. Hey, maximum HP.
That's actually that's really good.
Yeah, that is. You drink the beer. You've had better beer, but you've definitely had worse beer. Can I talk to him about the spittoon?
People.
Jake and Dan order a drink? Well, I guess not.
You can at some point.
Yeah, the guy doesn't care about anything about the bass line. But he seems to be dancing to a different song than the other people. Guy's been infected with the Charleston fever. Player piano trills a tune. Oh, hey. Making ethereal music with spirit-filled glasses.
One of the get the thing on the door there, the to the right.
Oh, there's
First aid supplies.
it's weirdly responsible of this illegal poison dispensary to have a first aid kit. Gauze pad. Thanks to 8 is off from the first one. Got an item, activated charcoal briquette. All the curative powers of activated charcoal, now in a convenient pillow shape.
So if you notice, we have like some symbols in the bottom
Yeah.
there. That's hobo code. You eventually learn about it later.
Amazing. But yeah, ethereal music with spirit-filled glasses.
Okay, I didn't catch that. But as you travel through here, further on, you hear the music changes the closer you are to each.
Yeah. These people are obviously on a first date and you shouldn't bother them.
Oh.
Oh yeah, those are my combat skills now. The door here.
Queso Fusilado?
Yeah,
Not
that's...
like executed?
I don't know. this stream. Or no, it's a candle. Okay. Well, that was like a flashbang. All right. I think we're going to call it here. We need to go get food. But it's been good, so. As always, stay hydrated. Brush your teeth. But most importantly, stay freaky, my friend. Goodbye.